there, I'm Rebecca from My Darling Cupcakes, and today I'm going to show you how to make what's all the rage of cake. It is these adorable little cake pops. Now I'm sure you've seen them all over TV or on blogs or on different internet sites, and they are absolutely stunning. Take a good close look at this. Look at how beautiful this is, and it's 100% homemade and super easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do this right now. Takes just a few simple ingredients, not a lot. Here I've got a bag already with some cake and some frosting in it. Now I make my own cake, so I always have tons of cake lying around the house. Same is said with frosting. Now if you don't feel comfortable with making your own cakes or making your own frostings, that is 100% okay. You can absolutely use a box cake mix for this and canned frosting. It works perfectly. So normally you want to use your hands or your best tools, but for this, for the sake of not having to stop for 15 minutes to show you guys, I just threw the chocolate cake and the frosting in a bag. And you really want to mix it all up. You don't want to use too much frosting for this because you don't want the mixture to be really mushy and slide right off of your lollipop stick, but really get it nice and good and mixed together. And you can see in here how it's kind of mixing together. Get it so that the frosting looks seamless with the cake. And you're going to end up with a nice little ball like this. Now this I've taken and I've let it sit in the freezer for several days because you want them really hard when you put it into your warm chocolate. If it's kind of room temperature or not really solid, it's just going to slide right off the stick and you're going to have a giant mess. Now here I've got a lollipop stick. And you can get this bag like this from like a craft store. It's a few dollars, and you get usually about 25 to 30 of them. And they sell different widths and sizes. And over here you see these little candy melts I've used before. They're from Wilton. They're just a few dollars and they go right in your microwave. Now for this, when I threw them in the microwave, I found the best way was to throw the chips in and then throw maybe about a quarter to a half a teaspoon of vegetable oil in. It makes your chocolate very creamy, very smooth, and it works especially well with these little white chocolate chips here. This is a little white chocolate chip, but it's been colored blue, so I don't have to add any food coloring or anything like that. But certainly add some vegetable oil to that. It's going to make it very smooth and make your life a lot easier and make these adorable. Now over here, I'm going to go ahead and put my lollipop stick into my cake. I'm going to kind of squeeze in a little bit and form. And I'm going to come over here to my pre-melted chocolate. And I used a small container for this because you don't want to use a lot of chocolate. So using a small container that you can easily dunk and submerge in is going to be really good. You come in and you dunk in and twist and turn. Now, see how nice and smooth and creamy that is? You're going to want to make sure to hold it over for just a few minutes because you want it to solidify. You don't want a big glob going everywhere. You can even blow on it a little bit to kind of get it to harden up, or you can use a fan or something like that. And these little candy melts that I use, they harden up a lot faster than, say, normal chocolate. If you were to melt normal chocolate, sorry about that, I'm trying to get this guy to harden up. Normal chocolate would take several hours for it to completely solidify, whereas these harden up pretty much right away. And they stay solid and they can be left at room temperature. They just make your life so much easier. And if you're kind of just a novice at these like I am, just starting out, these little chocolate candy melts are your best friend. So I think this is pretty good to go. I've taken a glass cup over here so that way they can sit out and not touch anything and just sit by themselves. I'm just going to prop it right in here. Okay, sturdy. Now I've come over here and in this little bag I've got my blue chocolate that I've melted. I cut a tiny tip at the end of it, and that's what we're going to use to drizzle over top of it. So here I'm going to come in and you squeeze just like you would a normal piping bag, but this is just a plain zip top bag. And come and get my little chocolate pop here, and I'm going to come and do this. You might want to come in close so you can see. I'm going to squeeze and just twist, and then go back and forth and twist. Simple, right? And you get these adorable little zigzag lines on here. Now you see you can stop like that, and see how it kind of zigs and zags and does this fun little pattern. It looks really adorable. It looks gourmet. You can also come in and go a little bit crazier and just come do little horizontal lines. I'm going to show you like this. You just kind of go back and forth over top, just like that, and just kind of work in fast, steady movements. And see, just like that, you've got this gourmet little cake pop that is absolutely adorable. Your friends are going to love it, and these are perfect for any sort of party or event you're going to have. They go great for kids' birthday parties or wedding showers, anything you like. I'm Rebecca Darling from My Darling Cupcakes. As always, you can find me on Facebook at www.facebook.com or visit our website at mydarlingcupcakes.com. Have a great night.